Welcome to PROFITIZE training video. In this video, you will learn how to use search, select, delete, and download features in the Transactions tab. Click on the Transactions tab to view the list of your transactions in the Transaction List view. This is your Transaction List view. Click on Not Grouped button unless the Not Grouped button is already highlighted. Drag the right scroll bar up and down if you want to review the transaction summaries in your Transaction List view. To search a transaction for a specific customer, supplier, lender, etc., click on the search field to start typing your search query. In this example, I typed the exact and case-sensitive spelling for Supplier Limited F in the search field to find specific transactions related to this supplier. You must type the exact and case-sensitive name to search. Drag the right scroll bar up and down if you want to review the transaction summaries in your Transaction List view for Supplier Limited F. Now that you learned how to use the search feature, let's clear the text to view all transactions in the Transaction List view. Click on Filters button to view Filter Options menu, and modify filters to each transactions. In the Filter Options menu, for example, click on By Filter to view only the transactions you entered in PROFITIZE as buy. Click on X button to close Filter Options menu to view your buy transactions in the Transactions List view. If you want, you can drag the right scroll bar up and down to view summaries of your transactions categorized as buy. Click on Filters button to open Filter Options menu again, and make adjustments, if you need to, in Filter Options menu. In the Filter Options menu, click on Sell to view the transactions you entered in PROFITIZE as sell, in addition to the transactions you entered as buy. Click on the X button to close Filter Options menu to view your buy and sell transactions in the list view. If you want, you can drag the right scroll bar up and down to view summaries of transactions categorized as buy and sell. You can also click on any transaction in list view to view details in the Transactions page view. Note the Repeat button to repeat the selected transaction. You can learn more on the Repeat button in a separate video in the PROFITIZE YouTube channel. Click on Filters button to open the filter options. Click on Reset Filters button to clear all filters. Click on the Today filter option to filter the transactions I entered in PROFITIZE today. Click on X button to close Filter Option menu. The Transaction List view is empty because no transactions were entered today in PROFITIZE. Click on Filters button to open Filter Options menu. Click on This Week filter option to filter the transactions entered this week in PROFITIZE. Click on X button to close Filter Options menu. Now, let's click on Select button. For example, click on Select All button to select all transactions you entered in PROFITIZE. You can deselect one or more transactions by clicking the checkboxes next to the transactions. Here, for example, let's deselect Supplier Limited F. You can click the Cancel button to cancel your most recent action. Let's go back and click on Select button again to begin the process of downloading transaction details from PROFITIZE. For example, click on Select All button to select all transactions entered in PROFITIZE. Here, as an example, let's deselect Supplier Limited F from this list view. Click on Download button to download the selected transactions. In Download dialog box, for example, you can check the checkbox field next to Include Management Data. Let's not check this box at this time. You can click on the PDF button or the CSV button. Let's select the PDF button in this example to instruct PROFITIZE to download the transactions in PDF format without management data. Now, check the download folder on your personal computer or smartphone to open the downloaded file. To see other download options, let's go back and click on Select button in Transactions List View screen. Click the Select All button to select all transactions entered in PROFITIZE. For example, deselect Supplier Limited F. Click on Download button to initiate the download process for the selected transactions. Let's not check the box next to Include Management Data. Let's select the CSV button in this example to instruct PROFITIZE to download the transactions in CSV format without management data. Now, check the download folder on your personal computer or smartphone to open the downloaded file. To see other download options, let's go back and click on Select button. Click on Select All button to select all transactions entered in PROFITIZE. For example, deselect Supplier Limited F. Click the Download button to initiate the download process for the selected transactions. For example, click on checkbox field to include management data in the download. For example, select the PDF button to instruct PROFITIZE to download the transactions in PDF format with the management data. Now, check the download folder on your personal computer or smartphone to open the downloaded file. To see other download options, let's go back and click on Select button again. For example, click on Select All button to select all transactions entered in PROFITIZE. For example, deselect this transaction for Supplier Limited F. Click on Download button to proceed with downloading the selected transactions. For example, click on checkbox field to include management data in the download. For example, select the CSV button to instruct PROFITIZE to download the selected transactions in CSV format with the management data. Now, check the download folder on your personal computer or smartphone to open the downloaded file. If you want, you can share the downloaded PDF or CSV files, with or without management data, with your lenders, bookkeepers, accountants, tax advisors, business advisors, or consultants. Now, let's shift gear and show you how to delete transactions in PROFITIZE. Note that PROFITIZE does not let you modify data for transactions you already entered. This is done to protect the integrity of your data. Instead of modifying your data, you will need to delete the transaction and re-enter your correct transaction data in PROFITIZE by using the Add Transaction button in the Transactions tab. Now, to begin the deletion process, let's click on the Delete button. Click on the checkbox next to a transaction to select it for deletion. Click on the Delete button to confirm the deletion of the selected transactions. In the confirmation dialog box "Are you sure?" you can click either on the Delete button to delete, or click on the Cancel button to abort the deletion process. In this example, let's abort the deletion process by clicking on the Cancel button. Finally, let's show you how to use Select All and Clear All buttons. Let's click on the Select All button to select all transactions entered in PROFITIZE. Note that the checkboxes next to all transactions have been checked. Here, you can click on Clear All button to deselect all transactions. In this video, you learned how to use Search, Select, Delete, and Download features in the Transactions tab. For more training videos, visit PROFITIZE YouTube channel.